I don't care if he's back. I I could care less. Yeah, it'd be a plus on defense, but do we really know that Ben Simmons has really changed his game? Hit that like, hit the sub, comment, notification, do all that good stuff. You know the deal. You know the drill. Polo Sports Talking ENT. Top of the morning to everybody listening. I could care less if Ben Simmons is back. All he's going to be, I repeat, is a big ass distraction. Everybody want to get on Russell Westbrook about how damaging he is to the Lakers and all this other stuff. Look, we need to keep the same damn energy for Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons been dragging everybody along, and now you want to come crawling back because don't nobody want your ass. Don't nobody want you, and they don't want to have to deal with the fucking headache. Listen, Maxey, in my mind, is the starting point guard. Now, I know Doc, what he's going to end up doing is making stupid ass adjustments like he always does. And look, I got a lot of respect for Doc, but do I feel like he should be coaching? Absolutely not. I said that before. This thing has been dragged along the whole entire offseason. The whole entire offseason. Well, actually, since the end of the playoffs last year. Am I happy he's back? No, I mean, I could care less. Now you got to show. Listen, they're gonna reconcile and all that other stuff, but at the end of the day, we're still all human beings. We're still all human beings, and you don't think in the back of Joel Embiid's mind, he's thinking about how you possibly wanted to be done with the organization. You don't think in the back of Milton, in the back of Korkmaz, in the back of Green, in the back of Maxey, in the back of all of our people's minds, Tobias Harris, everybody, even fucking Andre Drummond, and he hadn't even been on the squad that long. I got more respect for Andre Drummond than I do Ben Simmons. You know, at least Andre Drummond. Okay, yeah, he asked for the deal. He wanted a veteran's minimum or whatnot. He didn't drag nothing along. Stay professional about it, regardless if he played to the level of expectations or not. People ask me if I want Ben Simmons. No, get his ass up out of there. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him or Doc Rivers on the squad. Well, Doc Rivers as a coach. Okay, Doc Rivers. Believe it or not, I would rather Doc Rivers be in the front office. I feel like Doc Rivers could actually make some good decisions in terms of being in the front office. But as a coach, not anymore. Not anymore. I think the game is caught up to Doc Rivers and his coaching philosophy and his style is not cut out for the NBA. Yeah, he'll do great in the regular season, but hey, it always goes back to what I'm talking about. Crunch time. Crunch time. You got to be able to get it done. The city don't owe him nothing. The organization don't owe him nothing. He owes the city of Philly another go round to try to prove himself. It's absolutely no excuse. He got absolutely no excuse. And the thing that gets me the most too is that they're making this like oh yeah, oh happy day or something like that. It's like they're cheering about this. I'm not cheering about it. You know why? Because it's possibly gonna be a detriment in comparison to a guy like Maxey, who's fighting, who's hungry, who actually probably wants to win, don't care about no IG or being on social media or none of that other stuff. He just wants to play. He's working on his game. And see, I don't make that no excuse because there's lots of players that get out there and get on social media, but they're still able to take care of their business. They're still able to take care of their business. LeBron James, notorious for social media. He still goes out there, like it or not, and he still tries to take care of business. And if you don't feel like he can take care of business to your level of expectation, at least you see LeBron in the gym. At least if you see him trying to work on whatever weaknesses that he might need to work on. Some of them may not work for him or whatnot, but at least you can't fault him for trying. We want to get on Giannis and want to talk about how he hasn't improved and all this other stuff. Hello? You can't say that about Giannis now. Let me ask you this. Have you even heard from Giannis this offseason? No, besides when maybe me, Too Raw, or Ticket talk about it. That's about it. Other than that, don't no media care about Giannis. They don't care about Giannis. They've been dominating the headlines with the Lakers. They've been dominating the headlines with little silly, stupid stuff, and not giving that dude credit. And listen, that's the greatest thing because he's staying up under the radar. It's always good to stay up under the radar. You know, if you leave a motherfucker up under the radar, that's the best chance to come up out of there, man, and come out with a new project. And in this case, it'll be something added new to your game, or an improvement in an area in which nobody was expecting. Not the same old song. You got to Frankenstein their ass, and that's what I believe Giannis is doing. They're like, okay, yeah, PJ Tucker is gone. So what do you think is in the back of Giannis's mind? He's like, you think he's feeling sorry for himself down that he lost one of the elite defenders in the league? No, he's out there trying to get better. You think Charlotte and them are satisfied with how they ended up last year, knowing damn well they could have been in the playoff? No. You think Chicago is not trying to make moves out there? No. You think New York is satisfied with being beat and put down by Atlanta? No. No. And see, that's Ben Simmons' problem. He's satisfied. He's not hungry no more. There's no hunger. There's no drive. There's no determination. There's no passion for the game anymore. He came back because he had no other fucking choice. No team wants to deal with that headache. I can guarantee you, no team wants to deal with that headache. I can guarantee you, no team wants to deal with that headache because not only are you, when you talk about a headache, you're dealing with the contract, and then you're also dealing with this guy's personality. It's not gonna mesh well anywhere. And y'all be fucking silly if you want his ass. Y'all talking about you know y'all getting on all these other what he can and can't do. But the one thing that you can't take away from some of these players is that they out there trying to give it they all. They not out there making excuses. He's bad. I'm being real. Ben Simmons is a disgrace to the game. Yes, I said it. He's a disgrace, and it's because of his professionalism. It's he's a disgrace because he's so talented that he can actually evolve into something much greater if he put forth the effort. But unfortunately, not. Hey, I don't care if you think it's cap. He came crawling back. He came crawling back. I'll take Maxey any day. I'll take a guy that's willing to work. I'll take a guy that's willing to lay it out all on the line. Ben Simmons, yeah, if you're unhappy, don't drag the thing along, but he's not the only one that's done this, FYF. He's not the only one that's done this. Hey, I've talked about everybody else. I don't like the whole domino effect that it's had. It's happening in football and it's happening in basketball. But the thing with football and basketball, you understand football. Like a running back situation. Hell yeah, I want my money. But Ben Simmons, he got his money. He got his money. You said, come on, he's not the first. Yeah, I know that. I understand that. I understand that. I understand that. But is he reliable in the fourth quarter, FYF? Yeah, but hey, but still, it don't matter. Listen, can you play him in the fourth quarter? You cannot play him. You cannot play him in the fourth quarter. And everybody wants to put him in the category of a point guard. Listen, when you're playing with your point guard, you have to be able to rely on him in the fourth quarter for playmaking and, more importantly, free throw shooting. What if he needs to draw a foul, draw a contact to get to the line? Easy peasy. As much as they get on Russell Westbrook about not being able to shoot and all this other stuff, Russell Westbrook can hit his free throws in the fourth quarter. So you trying to tell me you'll take 34%, not attempting a shot, not even attempting a shot. No, he ran a point guard. He ran a point guard sometimes, but you knew the situation. They had to switch it up, and listen, that was a great adjustment by Doc. But at the same token, he's still a ball handler and a playmaker by nature and a defender by nature. But the problem is he's got to improve in that area. Everybody knows that. Y'all act like I don't like Ben Simmons' attitude. I don't like his work ethic. It's not solid. No. Wait. Yeah, but Brett Brown, his time was up. I've already said that. I've already said that about Brett Brown. And they didn't really put the Philly organization, man, has been a mess for quite some time. And they really didn't put anybody in any type of position to do what was necessary. They brought Jimmy Butler there, but guess why he didn't want to be there, FYF? Because he couldn't play with Ben Simmons. I don't know his work ethic. Yeah, I'm not around him 24/7. But the only thing that we got to see is him out there with Devin Booker, him shooting up shots and stuff like that. But then you come back and you're doing the same thing over and over. But against Utah, you can hit, I think it was what, 12 or 16, 18 free throws, or 14 or 16 free throws or something like that. And you got motivated because somebody said that you weren't as great of a defensive player as Rudy Gobert. So maybe they should be telling you that all the time. Listen, I understand where you're coming from, FYF. I'm not saying, and I can't hit the link right now because I'm about to go into work. But this is the thing. If Ben Simmons was dragging this thing along like many other players in the league, at least try to do something that, okay, go out there and fake the funk. I don't like faking the funk. I'm not with that. But if you're unhappy, just go out there, get your value up, at least show that, okay, I've improved in this area and that area, and then maybe that'll change things for you. But you man, he's being unprofessional about that shit, man. And I don't appreciate that shit. Would you like that if Dame Lillard did something like that to Portland? Yeah, no, I didn't say that. I never said that. I never said he was the sole reason. It's a team game. But him being in the fourth quarter, they need somebody. They need their reliable suit. They consider Ben Simmons a superstar. Got to have your superstar in the fourth quarter. Can't be on the bench. You can't sit there and have your young player doing not everything, but him put to the fire having to guard Trae Young, even though he did a hell of a job guarding Trae Young. But we're gonna have to see, FYF. We're gonna have to see. But y'all tell me what you think. Yeah, I know that. Man, Joel Embiid. I wrote, hey, listen, I didn't give Joel Embiid a pass. The only pass I gave Joel Embiid is the fact that we already talked about him, his torn meniscus. And everybody plays on various injuries. We've already talked about that. We've already had that discussion. But I'm gonna get into this a little bit later. I thank FYF for pulling up. Go subscribe to FYF with Lamont and them. Like this video, share it, subscribe. I'll get at y'all a little bit later.